Man, look, this is exactly what you don't want to hear, and you're gonna not let me off the hook on this. But my basement flooded. To my knowledge, this is the first I'm hearing about it.
Okay, cool. No worries at all, man. Well, I guess like what do you feel like you need in terms of like advanced sales training though? In terms of that help so you can ultimately get to where you need to be.
Look, it's just trying to find a fresh new way to engage, have conversations.
Yeah, yeah. No, no,
Um,
I get that
you know,
100%, right? And that's what
yep,
we've done and helped 2,700 people with.
yep.
So it's not that you're not going to get anything out of it. What I'm asking though is like when it comes to learning, what way do you learn best a skill?
I probably through talking with people. I don't like to read a whole bunch, and I don't. Look,
Yeah,
as of right now, I'm just trying to watch videos at night, or
yeah,
you know, putting some stuff
yeah.
aside and trying to commit a few minutes a day to it. And that always gets behind. So
Well,
yeah,
yeah. Because I guess aside from that, man, it really comes down to like one simple analogy. It's like right now, have you ever gone to the gym with a personal trainer?
yes,
Okay, cool. So you'd know the context behind it. It's like basically you can go with a training manual and you will get the results in a year, possibly two, doing it by
right,
yourself. Or you
right,
go with a personal trainer, you get specific feedback to what you need, and you get those results in 3 months, right?
sure,
What do
yep.
you value the most, though, Sonny? Is it more time or money? Like, which one do you value the most?
Hmm. It's kind of a trick question because it's springtime. This is the best time of year. So I enjoy my time outside, but I
Well,
enjoy money to be able to
of course,
afford to
right?
do the things that we do.
There's one currency we can't get back, and that's time, right?
That's right.
And the more
Yes.
we lose it, the more we're not going to be able to get to that place where we need to be. Like for you, though, are you actually committed to putting in at least 3 to 5 hours a week into coaching to be able to get the result that you want to for yourself and your family, though?
If I would commit to that, if I could see if I'm able to see the value in it.
I'll tell you
Yes.
the value. The
I
value,
would.
no, the value is there. Don't worry, I'll go through it, right? But I'm just saying,
Yep.
like, apart from that, if you knew that if you put in the time into training, you would get results in 3 or 6 months, would you do it?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Well, let's go through it, man. Do you have pen, paper? Oh, you do. Okay. You've pen. Do you have paper down there? I
I
love
do.
it. All right, good stuff. Cool, Sunny. So let's go through it, man. The program that we have is our NEPQ Pro program, right?
Hmm.
Now, with that being said, the funding required for that program it comes in around 11,800. Just so you know. Now, tell me this though. Do you feel like this structure could actually help you get to where you need to be, or how do you feel?
Yeah, I mean it could for sure. I mean, look, I mean, I understand everything that you're saying. Look, I understand that the value in not doing this is far greater than the
Sure.
cost up
Okay.
front of what it is to do.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Why do you feel like it could work for you personally though, like the actual program?
I look, sales is effort. That's all it is effort. And it is this game is not that hard. I mean, it's a numbers game, but it is being smart about where you spend your time.
I really hope you
And
don't believe that, right? A numbers game in what way? Because a numbers game, if you put in more effort, but you don't have the skills, it's
well, not necessarily a numbers game, but it
okay.
is it is it is a it is a time procrastination
Sure.
using the value using the time that you have. And it is like I don't make cold calls. I don't.
Sure.
I mean, I make calls. I make calls that are warm calls. I'm 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 I'm
Yeah.
industry specific. I'm the research, the stuff that I
Sure.
do, the stuff that we go about doing. Like there, if you had a magic pill above everything that you're saying, if there was a magic pill that you could give me that said, Sonny, okay, from 9 to 2 every day, you're going to be a working some bitch, and
Okay.
you're not going to
Sure.
procrastinate. I would pay $7,800 for that pill right
Sure.
now.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't blame you, man. But I think the procrastination comes because your way of thinking. And what do we have to do? We have to shift your belief
Sure,
system when you're thinking.
that
But
may
tell me
be
this, man.
true too.
Yeah, of course, we have to shift your way of thinking.
Right.
At the end of the day, man, your belief system right now is believing that that's the one thing that's stopping you. When really, we always view money as a problem as salespeople. But is it a problem or is it going to be a symptom of the problem, though?
Yeah.
What is it going to be?
I mean, it is a symptom of a
Right.
problem.
Because if you had the skill set, what else comes with it?
Yeah.
One thing I can
So,
help you with is the investment. I cannot help you with the actual commitment to be willing and wanting to
sure.
change for yourself and
Yep.
your family. Is that something you're committed to, though? Like, yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure? You didn't sound too
I,
confident.
look. having studied the book, read the book, been on multiple calls with Llewellyn and all the guys that we have. Yeah, look, your job
Sure,
right now is to
sure.
convince me that $7,800 is the right thing to do right now. I completely
I could
understand
convince
that.
you. Yeah,
I complete
yeah. I
I
guess.
in
Well,
no
Sonny, tell
way
me one
want to
thing. Tell me one
discount
thing,
that.
man. Is selling like is selling some.
Yeah,
Sure,
is
but
what?
is selling
Yeah.
something that you do two people or like four people though? Is selling something you do
I
two people or four people though?
I believe it is some I believe I 100% believe that I do not I don't ever want to be looked at someone who sells.
Exactly,
I
right? Because at the end
don't
of the day, is it something
yes.
you do two people or four people though?
I do things for people.
There you
I
go,
don't do
right? So what am I
yeah.
doing for you right
I
now?
mean, I get that. I get that. You're
Sure,
doing you are help you are here to help me.
sure. Because I'm doing it for you, right? Because if you
I,
get the right skills, what else?
that is right. That is right.
Okay,
You
cool. So are you open to
yeah.
looking at those options and breaking it down so we can
Sure.
talk?
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
yeah,
let's do
yeah,
it.
yeah. I
Give me a
mean,
second.
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
Sure. Okay, cool, man. Give me one moment. How does that work for you?
Man, look, this is exactly what you don't want to hear, and you're gonna not let me off the hook on this. But my basement flooded
Okay,
on
that's fine.
Thursday,
That's fine.
which and as of right now,
Yeah,
the estimate to get that fixed
sure.
is $6,100,
That's fine.
and it's
Okay,
not covered by insurance. Now, the
sure. Okay.
fortunate thing
Yeah.
is that I got another quote coming in, so
Okay.
hopefully that is going to be more
Yeah, of
economical.
course, man. Because right now, obviously, what you're doing, man, is like your situation that's currently happening to you, right?
Yep.
You're letting it overcome you because at the end of the day, man, regardless if it floods or not, you're gonna have to learn the skills to make more money. So 6,100, if that ever happens again, that isn't an issue for you, right? Because if you
Right.
tell me this, Sonny, man, like if you knew you couldn't fail, would you do it though?
You did. Diego asked me the same question.
I hope he did. I hope he's
Yeah.
trained well, right?
Right. No. Who answers that question the wrong way?
No one. That's why. That's why we ask it now.
Right. I know it. I
But tell
know
me
it.
this, man, right? Because at the end of the day, what
How long is this program?
12 months of the access and then 4 months of the hands-on coaching.
So it's only 12-month access, 4 months. So you only get 4 months of coaching.
Yes, correct. Well, tell me, have you ever gone with a personal trainer for more than 4 months? Like, Jesus, man, I hope you haven't. I hope a
No.
personal trainer hasn't been with you for more than 4 months. Jesus, you might need some extra help. At the end of the day,
No.
man, after those 4 months, you're gonna have everything you need. You don't need to go
Yeah.
sit there for a
True.
year with the coach, you know?
True.
Because the one thing is what happens, man, and it's normal, right? Like you are getting hit by fear and adversity because you're making change and you're making a big decision. Like I understand how you're feeling, man. I was in your shoes. But the one thing is like you can either overcome it, man, head on, or you let it overcome you. Because
Yeah.
ultimately it comes down to a very simple analogy. It's like you're on a bridge, right? On one side of the bridge, like where you are now, man, which is truly not in the position that you want to be. And I think we can both agree, right? And on the other side of the bridge is like where you truly want to be, Sonny. The version of yourself who's ultimately provided that life for himself and his family that he's always wanted to. The unfortunate part, man, is like I can't cross that bridge for you. You have to
Yeah.
cross it yourself. Tell me
Well,
this, like, are you
tell me
actually
this. Tell me this. Tell me the math on this. If I did
sure?
12 months, it's $602 a month, but y'all want a down payment of $1,700,
Well, yeah, of course.
of $1,100. But if you
11.
do, well, I mean, like just simple math, you do
Sure.
$602 divided by 12, that's $7,120.
Screen share for me so I can see. Can you share your screen so I can tell you the exact math? I think you're doing something wrong here because
No,
it
you're
should be 78
probably
exactly.
right.
I'll show you how to. Oh, you're doing it wrong. I know what you're doing wrong. Look what you're doing.
Okay.
And so,
I,
for example, the first payment, and then you have 11 more payments of 600. You don't have 12 payments on top of the first payment. You have 11
uh,
payments after. Does that make sense?
all right.
Ask yourself this question, man. The person who,
11 months. There you go. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, so that adds up to 78, as you can see.
Yeah. Make it $6,800 and we'll do it.
Make it 6,800. Am
Yeah.
I in car sales today?
I, a tinge.
Ask yourself this question though, right? It's like because right now you're making decisions based off the Sonny who you are, man, who's just looking at $7,800 as a big investment. But the version of yourself who you need to make decisions like, it's not the Sonny who you are, but the Sonny who you actually need to become, though.
Yeah.
Because the Sonny who you need to become, who's ultimately been able to provide that life for his family that he's always wanted to, and also had the financial freedom and time freedom that he's always wanted to, what would he do in this position to put himself and his family in the best position going forward, man?
I tell you what he would do. He would tell you to go fly a kite and be like, I can do this all on my own. I don't need any help. That's
Yeah,
there's part of that. There is
you
that.
could definitely do that, man. But it's
You
like,
know,
do the
like
most successful salespeople, they learn from their mistakes or from other people's mistakes as well?
that's true. And like we all,
Because man, you can. No one's saying you can't walk to LA. You can absolutely walk to LA, but I'd rather fly, man. And at the end of the day, time is not on your hands, man. Time is not something we get back.
I know. That's right.
Because literally, it comes down to a simple analogy. It's like you're going skydiving. Have you ever gone skydiving? It's fucking shit scary. I can tell you that much. All right, I've done it.
I would go skydiving.
Right, but it's like that big day, man. It's like you're at that cockpit door and you are about to jump. There's two options. You either can know this is something that you coulda, shoulda, or woulda done, but you didn't.
Right.
Or you actually jump off that plane, man, and you believe in yourself because you took the right steps necessary to put yourself and your family in the best position going forward, though. But the Sonny who you need to become, what would he do right here, right now, though?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Is there a money back guarantee if I don't
Money.
sell $1
Why would
million?
you not get results? Why would you not get results? Sonny, there's 27,000 testimonials. What makes you so different? What makes you the unique one who's just gonna come in and not get results? Tell me that.
I don't know. I will say this. I've looked
I'll
for
tell you this much,
people.
man. If you don't do the work, right?
True.
If
True.
you don't do the work, fair enough. But I can tell you this. Like I will come knocking at your door. No, I'm joking, right? But you gotta make sure you put in the work, man. It's 2 to 3 hours a week. You can do that. You know, we both know you can do that. You just gotta do it, man. As soon as you do that and you hold yourself to that standard, man, we help you change your belief systems. Plus, we teach you the skills that we have to 27,000 people, man. How can anything go wrong?
Yeah. I got this thing pulled up right here.
I know you do.
I got to jump on a call in 3 minutes. So
Hmm.
I got this pulled up right here. I've loaded in the credit card information. We're going to do the 12 months
Okay.
and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Let's do it.
And then, so what's next?
What's next is I onboard you. I give you access to your coach. You guys will get an onboarding call, and he creates a plan for you to help you understand what you're doing day to day so you can get to your
Okay.
goal. Because the biggest thing is like what you need now is clarity. It's like, okay,
Yep.
what do I need to do for next 3 or 6 months to make sure that I put myself in the best position to get to my goal? So you're not second guessing or having decision fatigue and like, what am I doing today? It's just like clear.
Yep. All right. So that call can it take place Monday or
Sure,
early next
absolutely, I
week?
can.
You're
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
in Arizona right now.
absolutely, I am. Yeah.
Yeah. And we will,
Mhm.
all right.
You should
All
be proud
right.
of yourself, man, because you're believing in yourself. Trust.